So, hello everyone. Welcome back to Nicole Myths, Astrology and Tarot. These are the full moon in Pisces, now you see it readings. And for them, I am using my Mirror of the Soul Tarot, my archetype cards by Nicole Myths, and two of my own custom decks. One is my energy alignment deck, all right, light and shadow on each side. This deck is a one-of-a-kind right now, but at some point it will most likely be in my Etsy shop, so make sure to favorite the shop and keep tabs on me. Keep tabs on me and what I put in there, okay? I'm also using my new Divine Conversations deck, all right? And this is created with the intention, because no matter what energy we're in, sometimes in particularly stressful ones, or ones where we're worrying a lot or dealing with a lot of fear state, we have a very hard time hearing the mirror conversation that Spirit's trying to have with us to keep us on track. And so this is to make sure that you do get a clear communication from Spirit as to what the mirror conversation actually is, all right, so that you can stay in high alignment despite circumstances that may be challenging you beyond your control. Okay, so we are going to be using those 4 decks today. I do just want to take a moment and thank all of the individuals who participate in these events and purchase the secret code names, because without them these events would not be possible. Thank you very much on behalf of everybody who enjoys these messages and heals in divine time, because you know the whole point of these readings is that even though they do belong to an individual, and this personal reading for them is relevant to the time and space in their life that this recording is taking place, you know, the unfoldment of the full moon in Pisces over the next 2 to 4 weeks, there's messages in here that are timeless, right? And divine time for those who are drawn to a secret code name or resonate to a secret code name pops out at them, stands out to them for whatever reason. There is a message in here for you. So thank you to everybody who participates, not just in their own healing, but the healing of everybody else that catches these. You are greatly appreciated. And if you are one of those souls who are drawn to it in divine time and are grateful that, you know, there is an individual out there who wanted to be present for you in energy, no matter when you catch this, drop a thumbs up, put a like on the video, leave a comment, say thanks, you know, whatever you feel, you know, as an expression of gratitude that they were able to be here for you today in spirit, right? Truly grateful for everybody who participates in these. And with that said, we are going to get right into it. Secret code name, Crystal Ice. What are the people at play here that need to be seen for exactly as they are? Now you see it, including yourself. Spirit, what are the energies of the people involved that Crystal Ice needs to see crystal clear? Who are the characters at play? Who are the characters at play? Okay. So we have the addict, Midas or miser, and dilettante. Give me some energetic alignment descriptors for these characters, please. Anything else? Tell me where they go. Ooh. Nothing else? Wow. Okay. Self-mercy is on the top of the deck. Detached and aloof is on the bottom. So these are the energetic connectors between the three people. Detached and aloof and self-mercy. Okay. All right, further define their energies, please. Okay. Give me a story. Give me a story for these three people. What is actually going on? All right, so the connections between these three people run really fucking deep. But man, like they're all contracted to shine, and at the same time, they're all fucking trapping each other. Someone's got to stand up for themselves. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers. Top of the deck is the Two of Wands. So those are two choice cards. The Lovers was originally the choice card in Tarot. And the Two of Wands is a choice. Do I stay or do I go? So the Addict, right? The Addict here. In their shadow, they compromise their integrity and honesty and allows an addictive pattern to have authority over their inner spirit. In their light, they help you recognize and confront addictive behavior. They are broken, and they hide and keep secrets that they're ashamed of, but not really. So it's like, maybe everybody fucking knows. They don't talk about it, but everybody fucking knows. And the fact that they don't talk about it and they think they're fucking hiding it when everybody fucking knows, is why they feel ashamed for their own behavior. Now, the addict, it doesn't necessarily have to be a drug or drinking or something like that. You know, it could be an addictive pattern, like the card says. It could be an addictive pattern, especially because we're dealing with Midas or miser. It could be a shopping addiction. It could be an addiction to using other people for their money, or feeling like people who have money are obligated to give it to you if you don't have money. An addictive pattern. Well, I need it and they have it, so they should give it to me. That's not the case. That is not the case. People earn their own fucking money. They work hard for their money and they don't have to give it to nobody. They don't have to give it to anybody they don't want to. It doesn't matter what the fuck you are, who you are to them. The addict comes out with the 9 of coins too. So this is a single, solo individual. And most likely dependent on the Midas Miser character. Now, the Midas Miser character is not the best judge of character. They're clairsentient in the reverse. So they have a really clear understanding of who people are and what they're after, and probably give people the benefit of the doubt, or have in the past. It's left them jaded, apathetic, and spiritually irresponsible. This person has probably been used and abused so much that they don't give a fuck about anybody, the Midas Miser, and they just simply focus on their own desires. In their shadow, they hoard money and their emotions. They have an obsessive fear of losing their wealth. In their light, they're entrepreneurial or creative and have the ability to turn anything into gold and delight in sharing their riches. So if it's worth the investment, yeah, they'll spend on it. But if they don't think it's worth the investment, they won't. They won't. That's like two people being in a relationship, and one person is more of a homemaker and one person is more of a breadwinner, and the breadwinner is spending all their fucking money on all these other relationships with people that they're valuing, that they could potentially get something out of and or benefit from. And the one person that's taking care of the house and running things on the home front, making sure all the errands are run and making sure all the bills are paid on time with, you know, the miser's money, and making sure that, you know, this is done and that is done and everything's going smoothly. Don't get jack shit. Like, they don't even buy them flowers type thing. And the addict might be addicted to that feeling, right? Being broken. Might be addicted to that feeling of wanting the Midas or miser to give them their value instead of seeing their own value. Because they've got value. The 9 of coins is a pre-Queen of Coins card, and Queen of Coins is a pre-Empress card. This is the beginning stages. It's like the Maid Mother Crone, but this is the Maiden. The Maiden wants to be spoiled. Wants to be spoiled. I'm young, I'm naive, I'm innocent energy. I do all of this for you. Take care of me. Spoil me. Show me how much you appreciate me by spending on me. Invest in me. Count me in your plans. Put my name on the deed. I deserve my own car. You should buy it for me, so I don't have to use yours. But the Midas Miser character, whoever they are in your reality, is not looking at the addict like they're worth the investment. Even if they are, they're not being treated that way. Because this person's definitely jaded, apathetic, doesn't give a fuck. They're spiritually irresponsible. Could be dealing with someone who's seriously narcissistic and only values money and people that make money and earn money. They might exchange energy, monetary energy, with people who make money all fucking day. They have no problem treating someone who has money because they know that person has money is going to reciprocate and treat them back in the form of monetary value. But they might not actually value the quote unquote empath or the homemaker because they don't fucking make money. They don't earn money. They don't actually show respect for that. They show respect to people like them who focus on money and make money. Jaded as shit. And spiritually irresponsible. They don't realize what kind of debt they're racking up when they don't actually recognize the energetic currency of the quote-unquote addict for what it is. The addict is most definitely broken in their shadow. The viewer, you are probably the addict in this reading. You are probably the addict. And don't realize that you're broken. Or are ashamed of yourself for not doing more in the form of monetary gain. And it's reflecting in the mirror, right? Your inner conversation thinking that you don't do enough, you don't earn enough, and you're trying to overcompensate with all of these other energetic currencies like love currency, physical currency, time currency, knowledge and experience currency, right? You're giving all of these other forms of energy to the Midas and Miser in compensation for the financial or money currency that you don't exchange. And this person doesn't recognize that love language. And you're addicted to that pattern. Recognize my energetic currency for what it is. Spirit does. Spirit does. Spirit sees the overflow of energy you're putting out. It's probably equal. What you're giving is what you're taking. Or you're devaluing yourself and you're really not getting your quote unquote money's worth with this person. Now the dilettante got a lot of cards. The dilettante, the shadow is they might have a pretension to much deeper knowledge than they actually possess. They might come off like they're more in tune than they actually are. Okay, but this person delights in the arts without having to be a professional. They alert you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. Putting too much value on the money, right? Too much value on the material world. This person might warn that person too. This person is, especially with all the light energetic alignments here, they're perceptive, they're thoughtful, and they're self-accountable. They're the perfect higher spirit mirror for the two of yous over here. And you got a choice to make, right? Lovers on the bottom, Two of Wands on top. This person is literally happy. They have everything that they need in life. They're inspired and they're constantly moving forward. Nothing holds them back. 9 of Cups, 10 of Coins, Ace of Wands, 6 of Swords. The dilettante's in alignment, okay? You have someone in your reality that is actually in alignment. If you're not taking their advice or listening to what they're actually fucking telling you, you're doing yourself a disservice with your shadow. You and this person are just balls deep in fucking shadow work. Dark mirrors. This person's light though. And they're showing you the way. They're leading by example. You don't realize it. They're leading by example. Like now you see it. Full moon in Pisces. Now you see it. This person is leading by example for you to follow their example. They're showing you what you can feel and what you can achieve. And like I was saying, this story, King of Cups, 6 of Cups, y'all are deep soulmates. You go back lots of past lives together. You probably have this such a deep soul tie, and you're repeating past life lessons that weren't fucking healed. You were probably balls deep in this cycle last life. To where your light came through, the sun, right? The sun card came through. Said, hey, you can't keep continuing in this cycle. It fucking hurts. It leaves you feeling mentally trapped. You've got to master your own mind. Stand up for yourself, your worth, your value. Stop devaluing yourself because you're not getting that energetic currency in exchange for the energetic currencies you're putting out. If you see your energetic currencies as so fucking valuable that you deserve XYZ from this person in exchange, show yourself some fucking mercy and find somebody who actually gives you the same energetic currency that you give you or should be giving you, that this person's not giving you. Show yourself some self-mercy. Stop detaching from your higher self and pretending like you don't see it or you're ignorant. Being aloof. You're marriage material. Really, the deck just cut itself there. Your marriage material. If this person don't fucking see it, that's their lesson. You've got to detach. You got to detach. This person only respects money. And if you're not exchanging money with them, if you're not pulling your fucking weight, they have no respect for it. They just don't. They don't recognize that as valuable. See it clearly for what it is. There's nothing wrong with you, but you are in the wrong mirror. You are in a broken mirror. Being ashamed of yourself and hiding what you're feeling possibly from other people, or hiding the reality from other people, pretending that everything is fucking great with your sacred soulmate. They're a fucking one-trick pony. Money, 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 money. Crystal Ice. Secret code name, Crystal Ice. Deep freeze this individual. Let's get crystal clear. Because I feel like this person is crystal clear. I think they're showing you clear as day who the fuck they are, and they are like they're an iced over heart. They're jaded and apathetic. They really don't give a fuck. They don't care who they hurt. They don't fucking care that you're hurting. They don't care that you think you deserve shit. Especially if you do. Like, they don't care. They don't value the energetic currency you're putting on the table. They do not recognize it. It's like some people who only deal in gold and cash money, and they say fuck Bitcoin, right? They only deal in cold hard cash. They don't recognize the value in Bitcoin. It doesn't exist to them. It's not even a real fucking currency. That's how they're looking at your energetic exchange. Your love energy, they don't even fucking recognize it. That is not a currency. Your knowledge, your experience that you bring to help them live their best life, yeah, they do not recognize that as an equal energy exchange, as a currency is valuable. As far as this person's concerned, they don't actually fucking need you at all. They might be sadly fucking mistaken if you walk out on them and leave that life behind. Don't know what they got until it's gone type shit. I wouldn't go back to that person. You need a fucking rude awakening. And because of all of these shadows, what is the divine conversation Spirit's having with you that you might be missing? Secret code name, Crystal Ice. What is the mirror conversation that Spirit is trying to have with you that you might be missing? Yeah. Yeah, the addict is a fucking empath. Codependency and manipulation isn't attractive. It will force highly aligned people out of your reality every time, 100%. Codependency is not attractive. You think you need this person? This is your typical empath narcissist dynamic. Codependency and trying to convince this person or manipulate this person into seeing your value. It's not attractive. It's not attractive. And any highly aligned person in your reality, friends who are tired of hearing your sob story or your sad news or, you know, feeling your depression or feeling your frustration, like they're not going to want to be around it. It says, who or what are you making excuses for? Why? If you don't be honest with yourself about them, you'll become them. Detach. Help comes from the last person you'd expect. Stay genuine and honest. Truth helps. The opinions of others don't matter. Someone would be willing to help you if you just told them the truth, especially if you've been making pretend or trying to convince yourself that everything is fine when it's not. Yeah, everything is great, and you're not being honest. Everything is sunshine and rainbows. We're doing great, and you're fucking not. You're fucking sad. You're miserable, and you're being devalued. Like, just be honest. Because the last person you'd expect to help you would. Whether you talk to them often and need help, or you haven't spoken to them in a while and need help. I think if they're highly aligned and you're being honest and ready to get out of this fucking mirror and stop giving yourself a fucking spiritual whiplash with this person, Spirit said, don't you know how proud of you I am? Can you please go easier on yourself? You're doing great, empath. See, your behavior, your choices towards this person are actually in a high vibration. But the fact that you're aligning with this person is dragging your energy down to their level. Makes you sad, makes you upset, makes you frustrated, makes you feel used, makes you feel devalued, and they're all low vibrations, but your actual behavior is highly aligned. Go easier on yourself. You're just giving your energy to the wrong person. Take your beautiful energy and all that you give to this person and give it to the right person, a person who appreciates your value and speaks your fucking love language. Reciprocates because they value your love language. Now you see it. Now you see it for what it is. So please drop a like if you haven't already and leave a comment. Let me know if it resonated with you. I would love to know, especially if this wasn't your actual codename and you were drawn to it. Let me know how it resonated in the comments. Thank you very much for tuning in for yourself and the healing of everybody else, because you ripple. And if you're healing, then your healing is rippling too. Till next time.